Okay. After World War II, all the Allied forces that beat the communists come together in Geneva for the Geneva Convention, and they determined unilaterally, all of the Allies determined what was permitted under war and what was a war crime. Okay? Now, first of all, it is completely illegal to gun down a boat in international waters. If that boat is not a warship and it is not in a country's waters off the coast of that country, causing a certain threat to that country, then it is completely illegal to gun down that boat in international waters, even if it's a battleship, let alone a fishing boat. Okay? Also, no matter if in the ocean or on land, in a foreign country or domestic, if your enemy has been rendered helpless, injured, and without threat, it is illegal to gun down that person. The Russians are in a lot of trouble right now, being prosecuted by the world courts, because instead of taking enemies when the soldiers give up, they zip tie their hands behind their back and they execute them. That's a war crime. You cannot kill a combatant once he's been disarmed and is no threat. You have to take him prisoner. You cannot just execute him. Okay, so if a boat is in international waters and you strike it, which is already against the law, and people live and they're clinging on to the burning vessel in the ocean, and you do what's called a double tap, you go back and hit it with another missile, primarily to kill the surviving members that are clinging to life, holding on to the hull of the boat, that is murder. Just thought I would educate y'all in case you didn't know. Also, the president does not have the right to strike other countries without congressional approval. That's why we have more than one branch of government for checks and balances. So if one part of the government oversteps its boundaries, the other parts of the government can check it for its abuse of power. Everybody sees what's going on. What I don't understand is why Congress hasn't already taken the necessary steps to impeach our president. That's my opinion, and it's not a fact. But it's quite obvious to me, in my opinion, I've been keeping track. In my opinion, the president has committed over 200 criminal offenses since in office. 200. The reason he's not been put in check, the reason he has not been called out on his abuse of power, is because the Secretary of State is a loyalist. The head of Congress, the Speaker, is a Trump loyalist. The Senate has no power to do anything without Congress. The Supreme Court has already come out and said that our president has the right to do anything he wants to, unless nothing he does is a crime, and he can do whatever he wants to, unless Congress checks his power and calls him out on his abuse of power. So I'm thoroughly confused. Is this still America? In my opinion, something has to be done. Legislatively. Not, I don't condone violence, but there is something can be done through our Congress and Senate. And if they won't do it, then the Supreme Court needs to step up, because he's weaponized the DOJ, in my opinion. He is taking control of all the other houses of government, so there is no checks and balances. This can be remedied. We just need some Republicans to step up and do what they know is right. So I call upon our Republican congressmen, do what you know is right. This is all opinion. There's no facts in this. This is one man's opinion. Do your own research. Take nothing I say as fact.